we're going to see some proud faces out there representing their countries. Alan Smith represented England. Brings back memories.
Well, it does, because you've got your family in the crowd quite often. You know, they're listening to the national anthem while you're standing there, and it's one of those days that you don't tend to forget. Very proud for these players.
The match today is England against Norway. We talk about the highest level that a player can achieve. Alan, you had the honour of playing for England, and we've got two national teams here today.
Oh, it's always a special moment. You pull on your nation's shirt. Always a big game. This is no different.
This is the selection from the England manager. Ashley Young starts with Kieran Trippier as the wide defenders. Jordan Henderson plays with Dele Alli in the centre of the park. Raheem Sterling starts up top with Harry Kane. Very clever, the outside design of the Allianz Arena as well, with its ability to project white light, red light, of course, for Bayern, and can't think of too many grounds that can do that.
No, you drive along the Autobahn right next to it, and you can see that stands out a mile. A big landmark now on the landscape.
Here is the starting 11 for Norway today. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
And England have got this match underway. Made a quick interception. Pressed high here. Lingard can really get at the opposition here. Well, he has cleared the danger. It's gone out for a throw-in. Maguire. Ashley Young. Lingard off and running, and he'll take some catching. Young. Deflected behind. A clear corner. In goes the corner. That's frustrating to the coaches to see a corner there defended at the front post so easily. Young. I think the cross is on. Sterling. The shot's on. He's blocked that well. Young. To put them in front. He scored. Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. Sensational strike there for the goal.
Oh, I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Really accurate cross. Well, I want to see this again, this goal. So England have the lead. Torreginius. Josh King. El Yunusi. Johansson. Svensson. Picked out his man. And a little touch over the bar from the goalkeeper. We'll see what sort of system they use to defend the corner. Corner played in. Cleared away by the defender. Kane. Here's Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Kieran Trippier. Henderson. It's Jesse Lingard. He's taken on his man and beaten him. He's got support here. Dele Alli. Henderson. He's got his shot off now. A goal. Right into the corner via the post. Well, you're too young to remember, Alan, but they used to have square goalposts, and a lot more came out than went in those days. So for the attackers, that's a bonus of the change in the technology. And in off the post.
Yeah, and I think he deserved that, though, because struck it well and right into the corner.
Restarting at 2-0. Torreginius. El Yunusi. Jonsson. Let's fly! Credit to them, they're still having a go here. Although if they got that one in, it really would have been game on.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 goals down, but they haven't played badly. And if that had gone in, they'd have gained some faith and confidence.
Walker, Kieran Trippier, Jordan Henderson, Sterling. It's Jesse Lingard. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Hey, it's Lingard. Behind for the corner for England. It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't there, Alan? Here it is.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
Well, here comes the corner. Defended well. Great interception. Well, over 50 years since England were last world champions, but in 2017 their under-20 team became world champions and offered hope for the future.
Yeah, and you just hope that that transforms into the seniors.
It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Not one from the textbook, that one, the booking, I think. Well, the player's not happy about the yellow card. It's a burden for him, of course, for the rest of the game now. And he's booked early on.
Yeah, he's saying, well, it's my first challenge, my first tackle, but the ref's not having any of it.
Well, safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy, though, to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
Jonsson. El Yunusi. And they've got a man out wide. Kieran Trippier. Henderson. Henderson. Dele Alli. Now Lingard. Here's Ali. Here's Sterling. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. He's hung on to the ball there cleverly. Kane! Never panicked. Placed it past the goalkeeper. Where did that goal come from? Top class.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. Oh, they want to see this again, this goal. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Torre Reginiussen, Josh King. And they've spread it out wide here. Excellent work with the tackle. Jordan Henderson. It's Jesse Lingard. Henderson. Now this looks promising. Henderson. Dele Alli. Kieran Trippier. Here's Ali. Now Lingard. Threading it through. Young. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Jordan Henderson. Here's Lingard. Dele Alli. It's Jesse Lingard. Challenges for the ball. Good distance to the clearance then. That's out, it'll be a throw. Kieran Trippier. Walker. It's Jesse Lingard. Sterling. Now Lingard. Could be dangerous. Jordan Henderson. Okay. Looking to win it back. Henderson. He could cross it from here. And it will be their throw. Sterling. Here's Ali. Dele Alli. Now, can he take them on? Defender has to be quick. That'll be a throw. Dele Alli. Jordan Henderson. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. That certainly helps the goalkeeper and those in the middle to stop the cross like that. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Svensson. And he gives it back to it. He could cross it now. Defended well. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Jordan Henderson. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Just working away to try and find an opening. Cleared away by the defender. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. Dele Alli. Was good progress with this attack. Good defensive clearance there. Johansson. Josh King. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Maguire. John Stones. Henderson. Dele Alli. Now Lingard. Sterling. Okay. Here's Dele Alli. Cleared the ball. And that's gone out for a throw-in. Here's Ali. Henderson. Stones. Dele Alli. Torre Reginiussen. Svensson. It's King. Trying so hard to make the opening there. Nearly. John Stones. Ashley Young. Stones. He has cleared it well. And it's going to be his throw here. In quickly. John Stones. Ashley Young. Maguire. Walker. Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. Sterling. Kieran Trippier. Dele Alli. Now Lingard. Here's Ali. Poor on the ball, Dele Alli. Here's Ali. Maguire. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Kyle Walker. Josh King. Johansson. Dele Alli. Kieran Trippier. Here's Ali. Now Lingard. Getting forward well as a team now. Kieran Trippier. Here's Ali. It's Jesse Lingard. Maguire. Dele Alli. Now Lingard. Sterling. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. They're going to take the corner. Corner swung in. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. Stones. Maguire. Here's Young. Kane. Taking on the defenders. Here's Harry Kane. Kane. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Henderson. Shots on here. Good block. Johnson. Johansson. John Stones. Henderson. Kieran Trippier.
Well, this could be promising here.
Here's Ali. John Stones. Kieran Trippier. Dele Alli. Deflected behind. A clear corner. And here comes the corner. The shot's on! Cleared away, well away from goal. Dele Alli with Jesse Lingard. Young. Back with Lingard. Young. And there is some backup for him in this position. Lingard. To Henderson. This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Coming in towards Kane. And the goalkeeper got across to it. Coming up, a corner. Put the corner in the middle. Sterling. It's Lingard. Johnson. Johansson. Svensson. With good vision. Whipped in from the wide area. Good defensive clearance there. Corner coming up. Well, we've been keeping an eye on Harry Kane, and you can see on your screen the kind of facts and figures his performance is throwing up for us.
Well, you can see he's been a proper thorn in the side of the opposition, and they just haven't had an answer for his movements, and he's scored a goal, a really good one.
Corner's taken. There's still danger here, and here's the shot. A well-taken goal, but they've still got lots more to do. Well, that's an awesome goal.
I think they just wanted it more, Martin. The way he attacked the ball and the marking was really poor.
A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. (3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Here's Ali. Ashley Young. Just working away to try and find an opening. Out of play for a throw. Nordveit. Now they're pressing in at him. Johnson.
Well, this could be promising here.
Dele Alli. It's Jesse Lingard. Kane. Now Lingard. Now Kane. Here's Ali. El Yunusi. Johnson. The pass not completed, really. To Young. Jordan Henderson. Here's Ali. Crisp defending there. Johansson. Kane. Now Lingard. Henderson. That's good movement forward here. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Kieran Trippier. Dele Alli. It's with Harry Kane. Kane! And the ball knocked away long. Johnson. Out into the wide areas now. That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Here's Sterling. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. And the ball's got away from him. Johnson. Johansson. Nordveit. Poor on the ball. Ooh, we're going to get 5 extra minutes here. Defended well. Henderson. Here's Ali. Kane. Going forward well. He's got his shot off now. It comes out off the goalkeeper.
That save, you know, we've just seen, it could go down as the save of the season. It was that good.
Here's Ali. Johansson. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Here's Ali. Ashley Young. Dele Alli. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Sterling. Here's Harry Kane. Now Lingard. Here's Ali. It's Jesse Lingard. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Young. Now Lingard. Young. And they get it away. Dele Alli. Jordan Henderson. Dele Alli. Sterling! Wonderful reflexes to make the save from close range. Stop the opposition, gets the ball out of harm's way.
You could tell the keeper was pleased with that, and why wouldn't he be? Out the top draw, that save. Well, the ref's getting slaughtered by those fans who were convinced it should have been a pen.
Put into the middle. In with a header, and a goal! A brilliant header, and no one knows it more than the scorer himself. He's absolutely thrilled.
Oh, it's fantastic timing. He gets up early. What an emphatic finish.
I have to say, Alan, that reminded me of you in your prime.
Oh, you're too kind, Martin, but it was a brilliant header. Fantastic finish.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, this is a truly outstanding start to the game. A fantastic first half. Well, there's a lot of international pride out there, despite it being a friendly match, but a big lead. And for the other country, of course, a big deficit. Alan Smith.
Yeah, I mean, the losing team, some of those players hanging their heads, and they should do, because they just haven't performed out there.
Well, as you can see from the scoreline as we start the second half, there might not be too much of a contest left in this game. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. the go! Picked up easily by Pickford. Now Lingard. I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. And it's out of play. Kieran Trippier. Walker. Here's Ali. Now Lingard. Jordan Henderson. Dele Alli. John Stones. Kyle Walker. Here's Sterling. Kieran Trippier. Sterling. Shots on here. Off the post. And that's dealt with the problem. It's Jesse Lingard. Dele Alli. To Henderson. Ali again. Shot on. Goalkeeper able to make the save. That's a good spot by the defender. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Here's Ali. Henderson. Working the ball around, working the opposition around. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. He's got his shot off now. Brilliant shot. Top corner, top class. Marvellous goal here.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Let's see the replay now. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Johansson. Johnson. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Ashley Young. Jordan Henderson. Sterling. Here's Ali. Henderson. Kane. It's a good place to win the ball here. Johansson. Johnson. Good reading of the play by the defender. Henderson. Here's Sterling. Kieran Trippier. Henderson. Now Lingard. Dele Alli to Young. Now that's a throw. Well, this is the time where the managers really earn their money. It's going to be an alteration to try and improve the team. Now Kane. Ashley Young has lost it here. Being closed down here. Excellent vision. Sterling in a great position to pull it back. Powerful drive, close enough to suggest have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
He's cut that out well read. Young. On to Harry Kane. Sterling. And shoots! Cleared it well. He's made the save. Another goal to his career tally today. As he is substituted, it's just going to be the one.
Yeah, his manager will be really pleased with that contribution because he's worked really well for the team.
Dele Alli. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. On to the attack now. Makes a challenge here. Josh King. Kieran Trippier. He's having a ball with the ball, Alan.
Yeah, he's doing all sorts of things with it for his team. He's really an important member at the heart of that side down there.
Josh King. Svensson. Nordveit. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Stones. Jordan Henderson. John Stones. It's Jesse Lingard. I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Rashford, the target for that cross. Oh, that's good defending. Johnson. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. Kieran Trippier. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. It's Jesse Lingard. That's out, it'll be a throw. Torreginius. Out into the wide areas now. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Dele Alli. Quick change of possession here. Torre Reginiuson. El Yunusi. Now Marcus Rashford. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Kieran Trippier trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Jordan Henderson. Now Lingard. Vardy. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Deflected behind. A clear corner. Corner's taken. Not wanting to catch the corner, he's fisted it away from shots on here. How's he done that? It's a fantastic save. Walker. Stones. Here's Ali. It's a good place to win the ball here. El Yunusi. He's got a chance to cross. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
Now Lingard. Now Marcus Rashford. Vardy. Little private game between the two of them. It's Jesse Lingard. And here's the shot. Out in front of goal. Johnson. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Maguire. An opponent, Young with the ball. Henderson. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Vardy. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. Good vision. It's Jamie Vardy trying to get in behind just a little too eagerly then.
He could give the defender a yard, you know, and still get there. Manager won't be too happy with that.
That's a great interception. Stones. Maguire. Henderson. Here's Walker. Henderson. Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you. He's got a chance to cross. Jordan Henderson. And now the shot! He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Henderson. In on the goalkeeper. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. El Yunusi. And here's the shot, and he's put it in for the goal.
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
Yeah, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct.
Well, lots of goals for you to digest here. 5-2, still time to play. That goes down on his record as a goal in this division, and he'll be pleased with scoring that, but for the general outcome, it's got scant influence on that.
No, none at all. But I actually think the winning manager will be he'll be annoyed in that dressing room afterwards, because he won a thoroughly professional job, and, you know, they just let themselves down there.
Svensson. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. It's Eric Dyer. Kyle Walker. Henderson. I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them. Football is a passing game, and goodness me, they're passing the ball around the opposition beautifully here.
Yeah, there's been a good tempo to it, good movement off the ball, and They've made the opposition work really hard.
So they can regroup now and a goal kick. There's no criticism from these supporters. They've enjoyed what they've seen today, and it doesn't always pan out that way. Being a football supporter can be quite hard yards.
Well, it can indeed. So you've got to enjoy the good times, and today has been one of those occasions.
Maguire. It's Jesse Lingard. Well, they can see out time like this, unless the opposition become a bit more dynamic, and they'll win the match. Rashford, the target for that cross. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Now Marcus Rashford. Jordan Henderson. It's Lingard. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Here's Dyer. They've set it up well for the cross. Cleared away, well away from goal. Good reading of by anticipating the pass. Shots on here. That would be a throw. Kyle Walker. It's Jesse Lingard. Rashford. That's very good shielding of the ball. Now Lingard. Jordan Henderson. It's Eric Dyer. And shoots! And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Jordan Henderson. Henderson. Here's Dyer. Here's Young. Lingard. He's got his shot off now. Well, we've been locked in this position for a while. Probably the longest period in the game where the losing team haven't conceded. They're just seeing out time, and to be fair, the winning team are doing the same as well. Blow the whistle, ref. Good block with a poor cross. Stones. Kieran Trippier. They screened the ball well there. Here's Walker. Stones. Here's Dyer. Now Lingard. Kieran Trippier. Rashford. Now this is an interesting attack. He's looking for the cross. Still heading for goal.
And he did well to get to the ball first. That's the best I can say.
It's Jesse Lingard, using his physical power to protect the ball. Young. That's a good spot by the defender. Johansson. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch. He can afford to give those defenders a yard or two, you know, because he's quicker than them.
Jordan Henderson. Now Lingard. Ashley Young. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Maguire. Now Marcus Rashford. Well, that's good support as they build this attack. Jordan Henderson. to the rescue again. And they're going to have to restart with a throw. Torreginiusen. Svensson. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Here's Dyer. Vardy. The shot's on! Big deflection by the defender there. The goal will stand. Just looking at that deflection, of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. He might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument to say that. I think the goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
It's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest, really. They're just playing for pride. They're really being torn apart. Nothing so far in this game to surprise us. Perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and everyone's expecting you to get a hatful, but they've kept their focus this side and taken the chances nicely when they've cropped up.
It's Lingard. On to Marcus Rashford. With great vision here. Oh, he's got it off the line. That's amazing defending.
Well, that's what defenders are for when the goalkeeper's beaten, and he was there.
Kyle Walker. Jordan Henderson. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Maguire. Young. Now Marcus Rashford. And here's Young. Ashley Young. Rashford with the ball now. Well, that's the way he's been playing in this game. Top defending. He's cut it out. Johansson. Kieran Trippier. It's one back. El Yunusi put in from the wide area. It was a good-looking cross, but in the end it didn't turn out to be effective for his team. Now Marcus Rashford. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Shots on here. And yet another corner. Short corner, designed to move the opposition around in the middle. That's very good shielding of the ball. Well, that's brought to the end this international friendly fixture when I think only one of the two countries really turned up.
Yeah, one really meant it and treated it as a serious match.
It's always worth looking at these international matches.
Yeah, and it will be interesting seeing how the players react, because one or two new to the international scene, so nerves might play a part. You either settle quickly for your country or it takes a bit of time. We'll see what's the case here.
The match today is England against Norway. We talk about the highest level that a player can achieve. Alan, you had the honour of playing for England, and we've got two national teams here today.
Oh, it's always a special moment. You pull on your nation's shirt. Always a big game. This is no different.
have a look at the England lineup now. Ashley Young starts with Kieran Trippier as the wide defenders. Jordan Henderson plays with Dele Alli in the centre of the park. Raheem Sterling starts up top with Harry Kane. The move to the stadium was part of the plans for Germany to get ready for the 2006 World Cup. And of course the opening game was here, the opening ceremony was here.
Yeah, I mean, you have to say it's an engineering masterclass, this, the way they've created so many seats, 75,000, yet it feels like a smaller ground, it's so compact.
Here is the starting 11 for Norway today. Two banks of four, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
And England have got this match underway. Interception here. And they're trying to dispossess him, loses possession. It's Lingard. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Cleared it well. And now a throw-in. Maguire. To Young. Now Lingard. Well, he's a very willing runner, Jesse Lingard, and he shows that now. Young. Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. He's put in the corner. Good defending at the front post, but not such a good corner. Young, chance to cross it. Sterling. And now the shot. Oh, charged down. To put them in front. Dele Alli scores here. And like most things he does, it's got an air of grace about it. Great goal.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. So in front here are England. Torreginiensen. It's King. El Yunusi. Johansson. And King. Svensson. Oh, a touch will do! He's got his fingertips to it, and it's over the bar. Corner now. Corner's taken. Cleared away, well away from goal. Kane. Here's Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Kieran Trippier. Henderson. Dele Alli. Sterling. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. It's King. Johnson. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Too much pressure for the opposition. And the referee asserting his authority here early on, giving that free kick. Kyle Walker. He can cross it now. Johnson and King. El Yunusi. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? And that's going to be a goal kick. Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. He's got support here. Johansson looking for teammates in the middle. There's still danger here. This could bring them level. Shot blocked here. Poor on the ball. El Yunusi. The shot's on. Good block. That's a good block. Being closed down. Henderson with a sloppy piece of play. Johansson. Now Kane. Josh King. Hit it well! Well, he tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper had no problems at all. It's gone out for a throw. He's cut it out. Can't lose it here. Sterling. Maguire. It's a good place to win the ball here. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Only partially away from danger. Cut out by the defender. The cross is long towards the back post. It could be. That's safely away. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Just lost the ball there, Jordan Henderson. Able to make a good interception. Torre Reginiussen. Svensson. Good interception there. Shot on! And that shot's blocked very quickly. Not far away at all.
Well, if they keep creating chances, I'm sure they'll take one. That was a decent effort, you know.
Here's Walker. Kieran Trippier. And it's gone out of play there. John Stones. It's Jesse Lingard. Here's Harry Kane. Johansson. It's King. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Got to be. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky. It was deflected. Corner swung in. It looked as though it would be in, but it wasn't. And here's the shot. Well, that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball. Maguire to Young, trying to thread a pass through but not successful. Johnson, now the shot, coming up now, a corner. Put the corner in the middle. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Kane. Sterling. Here's Harry Kane. Kane. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Keeper controls it, never looked like bouncing off him.
Yeah, he made it look easy, but his positioning did that for him.
El Yunusi. Well, this is a chance from the free kick. And England have a yellow card. It's not easy to avoid them these days.
No, he'd made his mind up to go for the ball and he was committed.
Good block. Referee points for a corner.
Well, they've created chance after chance. They need some ruthlessness now.
In goes the corner. Johnson. And it's in for the equaliser. That is delightfully taken.
Well, it's not a coincidence. They've scored plenty of times from these kind of corner kick situations.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Here's Young. Now Lingard. Now Kane. Johnson. Not rushing it here. Oh, Johnson. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. He's got a chance to cross. Henderson. Here's Ali.
Do you know what? I still can't believe he saved that, Martin. What a stop it was.
Here's Sterling. And it's going to be a throw here. Here's Sterling. Dele Alli, and shoots! Oh, he was in for another goal there, but the goalkeeper this time got the better of him.
Yeah, it looked for all the world like the striker was going to beat the keeper again, but, well, that goalie had other ideas.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Not really away from the threat here. Well, the header was going in, but it was pretty straightforward for the keeper to stop that happening.
Yeah, he's thrown his cap on that one, hasn't he, the keeper? Easy, mate.
Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Johansson, Josh King. Now Kane. Well, that'll be a throw. Now Lingard. Now Kane. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. It's King. And that's good support as they build this attack. Johnson. Read the play well. Here's Sterling. Good vision here. Could get the ball into the box now. And that will be a corner. Corner's taken. The answer. Oh, that's a good header, just wide.
Yeah, he did time it well there. Bit unfortunate.
And it's kicked upfield by the keeper. And that will be a throw. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. The shot's on! Corner count rising. What a dive to reach it and make the save.
One of the saves of the season so far.
Corner swung in. Just lost the ball there, Jordan Henderson. Svensson. Stopping the cross, important job for the defender. Now they're pressing in at him. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. They've set it up well for the cross. Trying to find a way through to put them in front. They've scored. They've gone into the lead. Undoubtedly deserved. They have been by far the superior side, and they really imposed their will on the opposition. Too good, really, for the defending, and the shot in the end far too good for the goalkeeper. That was a top-class goal.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it. Well, let's take another look at the goal. England then trailing here. Jordan Henderson. Kane. Free kick coming up. Josh King. Johnson. El Yunusi. He's got his shot off now. Good defending. Advantage given for England. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Johansson. El Yunusi. Shots on here. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Attacking now. Now this is an interesting attack. Free kick given. It's yellow from the ref.
Oh, without question.
Interception here. Tried his luck. He's blocked that well. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. And here's the shot. He's blocked the shot well. Should really deliver from this position with the defender in the way. Touch has just deserted him a little bit today, Harry Kane, unlike him.
Well, with his team losing, they were one. To get the ball into him much more than they have so far.
Cleared away by the defender. Svensson. Now you can cross it. Johansson. The shot's on. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Now Lingard. Henderson. Walker. Kieran Trippier. The fact that England aren't making many chances is a bit of a worry when you're trailing. We've got some very good players in this side now, and they would hope that those players will at least find some individual form to maybe help the national team come from a position of losing into a position of winning. El Yunusi. Well, could be a booking here. Easy decision for this referee, and there's going to be no leniency here. It's got to be a card, a yellow one.
Yeah, he reached for that back pocket straight away, and out it came.
Oh, that's good defending. Oh, he got it away, but in the end, straight to an opponent. He's coming forward with some danger. Dele Alli. Sterling. Kane. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Kieran Trippier. Well, Harry Kane on the radar for the crosses. Not really away from the threat here. Fans trying to encourage him to have a go for goal. Spectacular goal, and some sound advice from the fans who know their football here.
Yeah, everybody's happy, the supporters and most definitely the scorer.
Two teams brilliantly matched in this contest. It's level again. Svensson. Johansson. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Torre Reginiussen. Cut out the pass. Not a nice challenge. Will the ref do? Well, decisive refereeing here. He reached for the card straight away at that offence.
Well, you could argue he's been a bit harsh there. Maybe another ref would have just had a word instead of booking him.
Pass threaded through. Very well read by the goalkeeper, because the...